Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for joining us for Managing Finances today and tomorrow. So now I have the great pleasure of turning your attention to our first special guest, the Honorable Andy Zay, State Senator for Indiana's 17th Senate District and Chairman of the Insurance and Banking Committee.
Have some great partners with us today that talk about, the networking opportunities and building some financial stability as we manage our way through this crisis and hopefully come out the other side sometime soon. But looking forward this year to chairing the Finance and Insurance Committee in the Senate. It'll be a challenging and different year for us as we serve here in Indiana, starting in January.
Currently, I do serve as a majority leader, but in my opinion, more importantly, I currently serve on the House Financial Services Committee and the Insurance Committee, which as of 2021 has become one committee. So I went from two committees to one, but the same responsibilities. So looking forward to a year, I know there'll probably be a lot of issues that we're going to address as a result of the COVID crisis that's going to hit our desks.
The focus now is reducing debt, and you can utilize different methods to do that. When you reduce debt, again, it contributes to building up your credit score. In order to pay debt, individuals can utilize different methods, including making payments arrangements that are affordable and will not have an adverse effect on their monthly budget.
Basic savings accounts are a good way to start. The average interest rate right now, I just looked it up again yesterday, is 0.05%. That is very low, and you're not going to gain a lot of interest on a basic savings account. But it is one of the safest ways to store your money for later.
So I'm just going to get started with the lottery scams. This is a scam that works by the fraudster asking you to pay some fee in order to claim a prize or winnings that you have never actually entered. This would be something if someone contacts you out of the blue and says you've won the Bill Gates lottery. You've won $10 million, a trip to the Bahamas, and a brand new car. All we ask for is some personal information up front and for you to pay the taxes.
ALICE accounts for those households in Indiana who are above federal poverty level but below a household survival budget. And that household survival budget accounts for those bare minimum costs of basic necessities, those things that we all need: housing, childcare, food, healthcare, etc. We know that this year has been exceptionally challenging, and that at times it's difficult to even be able to afford some of these basic necessities.
We lost 2 of 4 distribution channels when schools closed, the school-based pantries and the weekend back sacks of food for kids. We have been able to offset that by creating 2 new channels. We've started packing family meal boxes for distribution. And interestingly, those have gone out not just to our 600 or so local partners across those 21 counties, but also to organizations that may or may not have been involved in hunger relief before the pandemic.
And I'd like to thank all of you in attendance and remind you to be on the lookout for a follow-up email that will have links to the services and resources discussed during this presentation.